What's up, y'all? Hello, 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 hello. So, Aquarius, okay, this is gonna be your part two, and then we're gonna be followed by Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for your rest of the month of August. Now, thank you guys for tuning in. Okay, Earth signs and Aquarius. Um, So I need to say that YouTube has been pushing for people to promote memberships, okay, and I kind of got it to. What is wrong with this thing? Okay, I kind of got a membership thing going. I think it's like $4.99 a month. I really need to check on that and make sure. I haven't done it yet, but I will. So description box, okay. If you are tuned into becoming a member of Yo's Water Glass Tarot, I think it's like $4.99 a month. Please, okay, do so and join at the end of each reading that I do, and the members that's on, I will do a question for your members, and also I'll once I get enough members, I'll start doing readings for members only. It's a private party. So yeah, we'll do that. But let's go ahead and get started. Hit the thumbs up button. Okay, like the video for this to get this YouTube algorithm to going. Like the video as you come in. And also, if you know of somebody that needs to hear, okay, the reading, you can share the video with them as well. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, please. Thank you so much. So let's go ahead and finish part two, Aquarius. We stopped with the Two of Pentacles, and I feel like some of y'all Aquarius has been pushed like every which way. Like somebody or some situation is turning you every which way but loose. I feel like you feel like the wind is being knocked out of you. Okay, like there is so much going on with you, so many responsibilities, so many obligations that you have to do, Aquarius. What about this Two of Pentacles? The moon was at the bottom, so it's some things that's going on around you that you are not aware of with this moon, okay? And if you are aware of it, I feel like with this Two of Pentacles, you are kind of stumbling over it, trying to like get yourself together. So y'all also, Aquarius, be careful if you are like wearing a skirt and you're out. You may have like a Marilyn Monroe moment, okay, where that skirt whoop, fly up in the air. Whoop whoop diddy do, you know what I mean? What is this Two of Pentacles for Aquarius? Oh, the Knight of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess. So yeah, with this Knight of Wands being in reverse, that to me really is, let me see. Unfocused, self-sabotage, recklessness, the need for more self-awareness, and being cocky. So that's what some of you guys, Aquarius, is, you're not focused right now. There's a lot going on around you. I feel like some of you with this Two of Pentacles, you're self-sabotaging yourself, okay, with your emotions. Some of you guys are being really reckless with the way that you're handling some situations, okay, Aquarius. And I don't know, I wouldn't say as far as like, well, this do say recklessness. So emotions all over the place, and I really feel like you're on a path, like a, what you call it, a war path, okay, with some of the people that's around you. The need for more self-awareness. Some of you, I don't know, it's like you're so busy you're looking over it. Like some of you, I'm not talking about you, Aquarius, but you may be being mean, okay, and you're not aware of how the way that you're talking or the way that you're coming across. And I kind of feel like you're saying to yourself that these people around you like can't understand like the way that you're talking, and how you're doing things, then they could just move on and go somewhere else. Like they can blow the hell away for all you care. You know, I just kind of feel like you're on this warpath of, you know, being a little cocky or whatever. You know, no. What else for Aquarius? What else for Aquarius before we move on to Earth signs? The King of Swords. So somebody is, okay, Aquarius. You could be like the overly protective person, like of your family. Like some of you Aquarius, like you could be the person that everybody comes to for advice. Everybody want to know what Aquarius think. Everybody, like with this being a humanitarian too, everybody wants to know what Aquarius think, how Aquarius feel about this. Everybody wants your opinion. So you could have a lot of family members that's coming to you and want your opinion about things, you know, because I don't, and then also, I'm no Aquarius, I'm getting like very smart mouth. I don't know if this is you or somebody around you. Now, I feel like if you're an Aquarius lady, you are in your masculine energy with being like very egotistical, like with being just very, a lot of smart reactions, okay, a lot of quick responses, like to people. I kind of feel like it's only because like you're letting people know like I am the Aquarius and I know what I'm doing. You know, I just kind of feel like you're being really cocky for the rest of the month. What else about this King of Swords, especially with your family? What else about the King of Swords? The Page of Cups. I feel like there, you or somebody around you, even I saw like kids or family, whatever, like a lot of people could be telling you that why you got your head in the clouds. Like some of you could be, you know, thinking that like you got this. I know what I'm doing. I like, you can ask me because I know. I don't know. I just kind of feel like you are so smart with what you're thinking and what you're saying. It's almost kind of like you're like being a little delusional. I don't know. I just feel like you're looking over what the way that other people are thinking, looking over the way that other people feel. Because I feel like Aquarius, I don't know. It's like it's all about you. And there's family again. So there's something that's going on with your family. I don't know if your family Aquarius think you're a little delusional, or they always think you're cocky. They think that you know everything. I don't know. Somebody could be saying it's always all about Aquarius, but I don't know. That's what I kind of like feel like. Family is on your ass, okay? Because they don't like the way how you're so smart. I don't know. I just kind of feel like you do know what you're talking about, but a lot of people are looking at you this month like you're so delusional. Like everything is not always about you, Aquarius. Okay. What else for Aquarius? What else for Aquarius? Anything else for Aquarius for the month of August? Aquarius. Is this reversed? Ooh, yeah, the Two of Cups is, oh no, this is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is reversed. So somebody from your past, Aquarius, is trying to come back and you're not letting them. You're not allowing them to come back. Six of Cups being in reverse. Revisiting old dreams and plans. No, you're not gonna do that. Somebody may be trying to get you to go back to doing something that you used to do, and you're like, no, I don't do that no more. Like, surprise, you still do it. Like, see, like you're being smart. Like you could be telling somebody you need to grow the fuck up and stop doing that yourself. Like, don't be coming up here asking me to do something. So you could be turning somebody down. Like, you know, somebody's trying to pull you back into doing some things that you used to do when, no, you don't do that no more. It's like somebody from your high school Aquarius around you could probably still be doing the same thing that they were doing in high school. And you're like, girl, you ain't grew up yet. Like, what is wrong with you? So you could be kind of like turning your nose up at people. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you still over there stuck in the past and doing the same stuff? Like, no. What do the saying go? I threw away childish things and all, something like that. You don't do that no more. Romanticizing how things used to be, and that's what you're not doing. You're not romanticizing about how things used to be no more. Like, some of you, you're over it. That's how they used to do it. It is what it is, and it is what it was. Like, I'm not going back to that point. So you could be telling people this month that you're not going back to the past. You're not doing that. You're not that way, Aquarius. Let's get your last words. This was part 2, Aquarius. If you are in Aquarius, you may want to go to part 1, okay, and check out part 1, okay. Let's get your last words, Aquarius, and then we're gonna go to Taurus. No. No, 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 no. So I kind of feel like some of you Aquarius, is this what your word for this month is? No. No, 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 no. Especially with people trying to bring you, you know, back into the past and do things that you used to do. No, you're like, no. You're saying no to a lot of people this month, Aquarius, for the rest of this month of August. The answer to your question is no. You may gather additional information by asking another question surrounding this issue and drawing another card, but the answer is no. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Let's go to Taurus. Hi, Taurus. Welcome in to your August, the rest of your August check-in. Hey, Kimberly, thank you for tuning in. Kimberly Tinkle. What's going on, Taurus, the rest of the month of August? For Taurus, yeah, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and a North Node for Taurus. What can you be looking out for in the month of August? Bonding with the rhythm of life. Okay, Taurus, you're bonding with the rhythm of life, going with the flow. Taurus, the number 40 could be significant, so some of you could be 40, and also you may have Aries in your chart, Taurus. So let's see number 40. That's at the very end. Hold on, Taurus. You got the very last. Yeah, okay. Bonding with life. Asking how and why everything is meant to be. So you could be one of those Tauruses where you're asking a lot of questions about the way the world was made, about the universe, about God. In the beginning there was this, and in the beginning there was that. So you could be asking a lot of biblical questions, a lot of spiritual questions, like how did this come to be, you know, how did this happen, you know, something like that. Noticing the cycle of nature, plants and animals, and the natural world. So some of you Tauruses may find yourself asking like, how, like, what's this plant about? What kind of medicine is this plant? What does this plant do? What's the name of this plant? You may find yourself interested in plants, interested in how animals came about. You may be thinking about Noah's Ark. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there were only 2, you know, animals. And I be thinking about that too. Like, was it 2 ants on the Noah's Ark, or was it 2 mosquitoes? You know, like, where did what's the point of having mosquitoes, Taurus? Like, like, was it 2 dragonflies on the Noah's Ark? Was it 2 butterflies? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did all that, like, what was it? Like, so you could be thinking about that, surrendering to that which is unknown. Okay, you may just be going down that rabbit hole of the unknown, you know. Human mind, consciousness, and earthly experiences. Okay, some of you could be having some earthly experiences, something about your mind, thinking about life. Everything is meant to be right. Is that what you said, Taurus? Everything is meant to be right. Okay, we're meant to have mosquitoes. Why are we meant to have ants? Why are we meant to have these certain type of bugs? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's what you it's okay to doubt this at times, not least on account of the world's incomprehensible horrors. So it's okay for you to doubt things in life. Spiritual surrender. Spiritual surrender is a requirement for bonding with the universal flow of life. So some of y'all are just surrendering to spiritual things, okay? You're surrendering to, I feel like, what I feel like, Taurus? Some of you are waking up, okay? Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad that you're still here, Kimberly. I'm glad you still have life. And um the universal flow of life. You're surrendering to spiritual things, okay? That's what you're doing. Surrendering to more spiritual things, okay? There is a purpose, and you're wondering why, like, what is your purpose, okay? I kind of feel like you are wondering that. During daily life, we can choose to take the perspective that we ourselves are spirit. We ourselves are spirit or God experiencing itself. So some of you could be thinking that, like, am I on this earth to experience what? Like, am I God? God said he made us in his image, right? So does that mean I am a God? Yes, you are a God. You should act like gods and goddesses. When everything is viewed as sacred, life becomes more meaningful and alive. If we are indeed spirit, then our every thought, word, and action carries spiritual significance. And it does, Taurus. So you could be thinking it. Every word, thought, action carries some type of spiritual significance. I always say nothing in life happens coincidentally. I think every second, y'all. Okay, y'all, I am so sorry. We back? Am I back? Okay, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm back. So, yeah, Taurus, that's what I was saying, Taurus. Um, during when everything is viewed as sacred, life becomes more meaningful and alive. So I kind of feel like you're taking more things more meaningful. Your life is more meaningful to you now. If we are indeed spirit, then our every thought, word, action carries spiritual significance, like I was saying. Look, we hear the meant to be thing left and right. So it's important that we come to terms with what that exactly means to us individually. How do we personally come to terms with this belief? Okay. Yeah, that's okay, Taurus. It's time to observe the natural world. Nothing, noting how everything harmoniously works in tandem. Consider how we are both connected and divorced from this cycle. I hope you're understanding the greatest evils are born of human free will. But so are the most beautiful experiences and emotions we could ever hope to experience. Consider your place in the grand scheme of things and how by bonding in life's rhythm, we empaths can help make it to a better place for all of us. Okay, so that's what I kind of feel like some of you Tauruses, you're wondering, like, is there meaning for my life? What kind of life am I living right now? You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. What else for Taurus for the month of August? What else for Taurus for the month of August? Um, Give me 1 second, Taurus. Y'all gonna beat me. Give me 1 second. Okay. So sorry about that, Taurus. Okay. Let's see, what else can you be looking out for the month of August? Okay. What else can Taurus be looking out for the month of August, Taurus? Okay, we got the Seven of Cups coming out here. So choices and options of life. I feel like some of y'all with this Seven of Cups, what choices, like there's gonna be choices and options that you're gonna have to make in the month of August. What choice are you gonna make? What is this about? The Seven of Cups. The Two of Cups. So there are going to be some choices and options in love. Who do you want to spend the most of your time with, Taurus? That's what you're going to be thinking. Who do you want to connect yourself with? Who do you want to be around? Okay, you don't have to like connect yourself with just know any and everybody. You could choose who you want to connect yourself with. So that's what I kind of feel like you're going to be doing. You're going to have choices and options in who do you want to be around. Okay, because you most definitely don't have to be around everybody. And even with this Six of Cups at the bottom, this is people that you grew up with. Like you could be looking at, like I used to hang out with them. Like I can't believe I used to hang out with them. They were like a bad choice or a bad influence on me. So I'm not gonna hang out with them no more or something like that. You know, I kind of feel like you choosing that. Who do you want to intertwine and who do you want to connect yourself with within the month of August? What else for Taurus? For the month of August. What else, Taurus? The Nine of Pentacles. I love the Nine of Pentacles, Taurus. The Nine of Pentacles is somebody that's single, okay, and you're gonna notice that how your life is coming together, okay, in the month of August. Things are finally like looking up for you with the Nine of Pentacles. Look, spiritual and material satisfaction. Okay, spiritual satisfaction. You're satisfied with your spirituality in the month of August. Some of y'all could be more spiritual. You're more holy, okay, in this month of August. You're more spiritual. Even material, you're satisfied with your material things in life, okay? And even with the Seven of Cups that was coming out here, like the material things with your choices, like you're choosing on what you're gonna spend your money on. You're choosing on what you're not gonna spend your money on. Personal achievements and inner peace. Okay, you inner peace. I feel like you, Taurus, have inner peace now. Nothing is like getting to you. You're not letting nothing upset you. You're not letting nothing get to you because you feel like life is too precious and you feel like life is too short to be letting like people like bullshit you. That's what I kind of feel like. You're not letting nobody bullshit you. Milestones met. So some of you could have turned 50, the big 50. That's reaching a milestone, okay? But some of you this month of August reaching milestones, okay? And celebrating milestones, celebrating birthdays. Yeah, I know it's not your birthday, Taurus, but when your birthday comes, you may be reaching a milestone. The energy of successful harvest and contentment. Everything feels a little bit brighter in the month of August. I feel like you are saying, I feel like I can go on. Stepping into your manifestations, Taurus. You have more hope for the future, more happy in this month of August. You're ready to celebrate and enjoy the bliss, okay? What else for Taurus for the month of August? Single. I feel like some of you are single and ready to mingle, okay? What else for Taurus for the month of August? The Two of Swords. Making the Two of Swords, You see how these people is gawking in this girl ear? Like them birds are gawking. Like you're getting messages from here, messages from there. Like messages, 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 messages. So some of you Taurus, is this say at a crossroad, like you have came to a crossroad, there's a difficult choice. See, making them difficult choices, choosing the best route for you and for yourself. Something about your memory too. Some of you Tauruses like could find yourself like not remembering things the way you used to remember stuff. Like you could find yourself being more forgetful in the month of August, you know, so you could be, you know, brain exercises work. So some of you may want to do some brain exercises because your memory, you may be losing your memory. You know, you sit stuff down, you may be losing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I just sat that down, and you may be forgetting where you put stuff at. You know, what else for Taurus? See, the Six of Cups. Mercury retrograde was over on the 10th, okay? But some of you guys are still like in the energy of in things are coming back and losing things, picking things up and losing things. That's what I kind of feel like. As soon as you pick up something, then you damn lose it. Some of y'all was really affected by Mercury retrograde with things coming back up from the past and people coming back from the past, but you, I feel like it's making that choice, you know, because again, like you're saying, like life is too short. Somebody could have this, you see how this guy that grew up with this animal, so some of y'all may have an animal that you grew up with or something like that. And yeah, let's get something else for you Taurus for the month of August. Then we're gonna go to Virgo. What else for Taurus? What else for Taurus for the month of August? Can y'all hit that thumbs up button, please? What else for the month of August for Taurus? The King of Wands and the Five of Cups. Somebody around you Taurus, this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius guy, he gonna do something that you're not gonna like. He gonna do something that I don't know if you're gonna be able to forgive him, okay, for doing something. This guy could have did something like out of impulse. He could have acted like, man, I feel like, I don't know, he was wasn't thinking. I feel like somebody Taurus jumped the gun. You know, somebody did something you wouldn't expect it for them to do it, but they did it anyway. Whatever this dude is doing, Taurus, you're sad. You sad about what he did, but you still looking at it like everything happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, what did this guy do? What did he do that you said you feel? Some of you may even turn your back on this dude because of what he did. Like, why would you do that? Like, you gonna turn your back on him? He did it. I don't know, what is this? Oh, the Seven of Pentacles. He jumped the gun on something. I feel like you probably told him to wait and he didn't want to wait, so he hurry up and did something. But now the way that it turned out, you don't like it, but you're still saying maybe he did it for a reason. Like, I don't know, I feel like somebody's supposed to be waiting for you, and since they didn't wait for you, now it's like you gotta fix it, okay? This Aries, Leo, this Sagittarius. Some of you are trying to even figure out if you should forgive this guy. Like, should I forgive you? for doing that. Like, I wanted you to wait for me, but should I forgive you? You know what I'm saying? Anything else for last words for Taurus? Let's get your angel answer, and then we're gonna go to Virgo. Angel answer for Taurus. Within the next few months. So be looking for something to happen, Taurus, within the next few months. Few is 3. So what is September, October, November? Maybe something significant is gonna be happening in the month of September. No, September, November. In the next few months, what you are asking about will occur. Divine timing means that other people's free will choices are also involved. So keep the faith while all of the pieces of this puzzle come together and the situation resolves itself beautifully. So keep the faith, Taurus. Something within the next few months is going to be happening for you. Let's go to Virgo. Virgo for the rest of August. For Virgo, what can you be looking out for, Virgo, for the rest of August? Learning from social conflict. Learning from social conflict. Virgo, learning from social conflict. So some of you, the number 23 could be significant, Virgo, and that's 5 means change. So whatever you're learning from this social conflict, something is changing. Equipping the mind with knowledge of how to gently deal with conflict. So some of you Virgos are learning how to deal with conflict. Choosing not to become overwhelmed in the face of disagreement. Okay, when somebody disagrees with you, you're learning how to not take it so personal. Okay, and deciding to focus on the lessons of conflict rather than placing blame. So yeah, you're not blaming nobody on Virgo. You're figuring out how to deal with something, with adversity. Disagreements between two people and the confusion this leaves in both of them. So some of you Virgos, you're having a disagreement with somebody. You're trying to figure out how you can resolve the issue without having conflict. At the same time, however, and not even to be confused about what's going on too. Like some people probably think you're confused, Virgo. You're not confused. You know what the hell is going on. At least you think you know what's going on. At the same time, however, an attempt is made to resolve this dispute by recognizing the common ground between the individuals. So you're going to come to some type of agreement with somebody that you have an argument with. Different opinions and views can be very fruitful. So listening to other people's views of how they feel about something on Virgo, and trying to put y'all conclusions together. Understanding. Listening to understand and not listening to respond. Okay, is what I'm hearing. There are times when you have an opportunity to learn more about yourself when social criticism is constructive. So you Virgo, you're learning how to take constructive criticism. It's okay to recognize when you made a mistake and to apologize for it. But we also need to know when we are doing the best that we can in any given situation and must fight against becoming shamed or persuaded into the role of being the bad guy. We cannot allow wallowing in the feeling. So if somebody told you, Virgo, that you're the bad guy and you know damn well you ain't did nothing wrong, okay, you figuring it out now. Like, I ain't got to sit up here and take this from you. Like, I ain't did nothing. So I kind of feel like you having a voice. You're understanding like what somebody is saying, and now you can respond. Because at first the stuff what they was talking about was nonsense, and it may still be nonsense what somebody's talking about, but you figuring out how you can like communicate to like understand and not just to respond, and not being a pushover. If we choose to listen more than we talk, we are more apt to get along with others without being a pushover. So you're Virgo, you was probably in that position to where like ain't nobody like finna, I'm not no pushover. Like you not just gonna talk to me any kind of way. Now you're learning how to like listen before you talk. Listen before we speak. And it's you know, it's helping out with getting into it with a lot of people. Being socially. If social conflict is forming around you, whether in the form of tears, aggressive anger, or other hurtful emotions, is vital that you disconnect to be the best of your ability. So at the end of the day, honesty is the best policy in social situations, and it's okay to be honest by humbly asking for clarity. A good technique is along the lines of, listen, Virgo, so you can say, so what are you saying is X, Y, and Z, as this helps reaffirm in the listener that we are picking up what they are putting down. Okay? So you're really trying your best, Virgo, to pick up what somebody's putting down. So you're going to be asking them like, so, like somebody's going to be saying something to you and explaining themselves to you, and you're going to be like, so is this what you're saying? This, and that, and da 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 da. You know, you're gonna be really trying to understand where people are coming from. Okay, because make it make sense, Virgo. You said make it make sense, you know. What else for Virgo? What else for Virgo for the month of August? The Page of Pentacles, no, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is reversed. Missing the signs, being overly sensitive, displaying childish emotions, and Virgo, you could be being childish because somebody else around you is being childish, so you stooping to their level. Where now this is saying, don't be stupid to their level. If somebody's being childish, let them be childish. You don't have to, you know, be childish with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of feel like you're trying to teach somebody a lesson by stooping to their level. It's only making you, like, worse by trying to stoop to their level. You know, some of you, you're really smart, Virgo, but you stoop to their level, then what do you think is going to happen? Like, you're going to end up in the same boat that they in, thinking everything is a delusion, you know. What else for Virgo? A Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Some of you are protectors of family. Like, you're going to find yourself this month being overly protective of your kids. I just saw this video of this what's going around on Facebook now, of this girl with these tennis shoes on, and the kids talking about her shoes, saying like, well, you get them from Walmart or whatever. Oh, I can't stand it, because a lot of kids don't care about name brand shoes, and the kids that is hooked up on name brand, hyped up on name brand shoes, like, they don't know anything about that. They don't know nothing about that. They only know what their parents are showing them. If somebody is really hard up on buying their kids name brand stuff, but they flunked, what the hell they getting some damn Jordans for? I don't like Jordans anyway because they ain't comfortable for shit. My grandkid, he don't even like Jordans. Like, they uncomfortable. Like, they just money. Like, look. But anyway, you know, you could be being very overly protective over your kids, okay? And I wish somebody would say something to you about what you got on. I wish. they would. Because go get your mama, because it's going to be up, okay? Because teach your child some respect. So some of y'all, that's what you, I don't know, that's what you could be doing this month of August, being overly protected, and because don't play about mine, okay? Don't, don't do that, okay? What else? Oh, Queen of Pentacles flopped out in reverse. So some of you could have spent a lot of money on school clothes. You could have spent a lot of money on school shoes and stuff like that. And they wasn't even name brand. If they was name brand, you know, your kid deserved it, okay? They deserved it, because I feel like your kids are smart. They passed to the next grade and stuff like that. So it was okay to splurge, okay? It was okay to splurge, because the food, they definitely going to, some of your kids or somebody, Virgo, could be going to a new school, a new job, or you could be going to a new job or something. You deserve some new stuff. And it's okay for some of y'all to splurge, but I know you're not going to splurge that doggone much. You ain't going to spend that much money, you know what I'm saying? So, let's see. Any thing else for Virgo? Anything else for Virgo for the month of August? The King of Swords. And he kind of tried to come out in reverse. So you may have somebody in your energy, Virgo, that's trying to be real slick with they talking. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, somebody is thinking that you don't know, like, what they talking about, or they think you don't know how slick they trying to be. So somebody around you could be really being slick, okay, with what they saying. You know how people try to be slick behind your back and say subliminal stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what they talking about. Okay, then I know exactly what you talking about. What's it about? The Queen of Pentacles, you. This could be you, Virgo, and this King of Swords, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could be your kid's father, or somebody that you know, some dude, and he think he's smarter than you. He think he can, like, he think he can outdo you, Virgo, but you're gonna have to show him better than you can tell him, okay? That you're not the one to be played with. You're not. Some of you, ooh, some of you, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Some of y'all could be in a two-way love affair, Virgo. Like, you could, this guy could be talking to you, and he could, with this Queen of Swords too, he could be married. And you're over here in the middle of it. You, I don't know, you may just have a kid by this dude. Like, do you care if he married or not? I don't even think you care. I'm hearing own house, own money, own car, own, I got my own everything. And I feel like you are making it on your own. You're doing good on your own. But I don't care how slick this dude trying to be. Somebody probably trying to be slick to get out of something. He could be trying to be slick, I don't know, like slick talking to judge or something. But it doesn't matter, Virgo, because you know what you're doing. He may think he's smarter than you, but you're more strategic, okay? Like, okay, you think you're doing something, but buddy, no, you're not. You think you're doing something, buddy, but no. What else is this about? The Aquarius is in the middle of this with the star. So some of you could be healing from a breakup from this person. You could be healing from this person this month. I'm hearing like somebody overstayed their welcome. What else is this about? The Magician and the Page of Swords. So somebody could be thinking something into reality. Something that you're doing. Not only are you thinking it, but you putting it into action. For some of you Virgos. Like, I think I can do this, so yeah, I'm going to do it. So I kind of feel like the universe is working with you, especially with this Magician, this Page of Swords. Some of y'all, this girl got a book in her hand. Like, you could be reading how to do something, reading how to put something together, And abracadabra, before you know it, it's put together. Yeah, Virgo. So yeah, a lot of ideas coming up in your head, like you trying to put two and two together, and you know it's gonna make five. I don't, yeah. So yeah, Virgo, Aries, Virgo, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Angel answer. Angel answer, Virgo. Hey, Valencia. Let's get your angel answer, Virgo, and then we'll go to Capricorn. Virgo. There's something better. So some of you Virgos may be thinking, is there something better? Yes, there is something better. Let's read that. Heaven has something wonderful in mind for you. However, it's not the same thing you have planned. Okay? So something that you've been wanting, Virgo, you're thinking you're going to get it one way. God said, no, I got it for you, but you're going to get it another way. You're not going to get it the same way that you think you're going to get it, okay? Ask yourself, what you would rather have. The very thing you're asking for, or something that would make you much happier and more fulfilled. So look, Virgo, God said, do you want what you asked for, or do you want what I got for you? Like, okay, like, what do you want? Do you want this to go this your way, or do you want this to go my way? Okay, because my way is gonna make you happier than what you think. You know, like some of y'all got this idea, this blessing that God is gonna give you something, but he got something much better for you. Okay, he got something much better for you. Sometimes the divine has joys in store for us that we could never imagine on our own. Open your mind, Virgo, and heart to the possibility that you deserve even more than what you're asking for, okay? Trust your angels to guide you in new and exciting direction. So trust your angels, Virgo. Trust that God got you. Something that you think you're gonna get, God said, I have something better, okay? Like, yeah, you deserve better than that, okay? So that's what I have for you, Virgo. Let's go to, who is this? Capricorn. Yeah, Valencia, you came on at the end. You can rewind. What's going on, Capricorn, with you for the month of August? Can y'all hit the thumbs up button, okay, while you're in the chat? Thank you. Capricorn, what's going on with you the month of August, Capricorn? Creating personal space. So it's Capricorn, you want some personal space. You want your own space. The number 19 could be significant, and also Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius could be significant. So let's see, want your own space. Accepting the need to take a step back from social interactions. So Capricorn, some of y'all need to stay off social media for the rest of the month of August. You need to do a social media detox. Recognizing that we must first take care of our own wellness. How can you take care of somebody, Capricorn, if you're not taking care of yourself? So this month of August, you need to start taking care of yourself so you can be able to take care of other people. How you gonna take care of somebody else and you sick? How you gonna take care of somebody else and you're weak? Okay, so you need to take care of yourself before you take care of other people. Deciding methods by which we can truly take care of ourselves. Again, taking care of yourself. Let's see what else. The importance of sitting with yourself from time to time and just enjoying solitude, Capricorn. Is you know, sit in solitude by yourself, sit in silence for this some parts of this month of August. And you know, just sit by yourself. There's nothing wrong with enjoying some solitude every now and then. We are constantly interacting with the outer world, and it's sometimes necessary to dwell only in the inner world. Okay? So some of y'all need to stay in the house. You're outside too much. You outside too much. You need to stay in the house and chill out. We should be the catalyst that relax and inspire our own lives, not relying on an external source. So don't be relying on other people. What is it? What? We all sometimes need to take space from others. This can be difficult due to the demands of family, occupation, social obligations. So Capricorn, this is a Capricorn that got so much going on. You got your family to take care of. You're over here at work, taking care of business at work. And then you got this obligation, you got that obligation, you got that event, and you got that event. So some of y'all have spread yourself thin, and your spirit guys is saying, Capricorn, take a break. Take a break. Now, I'm not telling you not to go to work, okay? Because we need to work. I don't know if you need to work or not, but don't take a break away from your work when you know you need to work. Like when you get home, just sit down for a second by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe sometimes you get home before the kids come home from school. But when you used to do it, like you used to come home and cook and clean up and all that other stuff. But now I feel like sometimes you need to just wait. Just sit down and relax. And when them kids come home, cook something then. You know what I'm saying? But rest, okay? You cannot solve everything right now, and that's okay, Capricorn. You can't solve everything, and that's okay. You don't have to solve everything right now. It's okay. Like it or not, that's just the way it is. You can't solve everything. Some Capricorn think that they got the answer for everything. And you don't. You just don't. Nobody has the answer to every doggone thing. This is why taking personal space is so important. Rather than obsessing on social interactions and issues of everyday life, it is time to nurture your inner child. It is vital that you create personal space and embrace it when necessary. Taking occasional space is not a sign of weakness, Capricorn, but of self-aware strength. Much like going to sleep every night, it's a matter of revitalizing and rejuvenating one's energy in order to better approach the world at large. So go to sleep. If some of you Capricorns, you may be staying up all night. You may be a night owl. I love that girl. A night owl. You may be a night owl. Hoo, 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 hoo. You may find yourself Capricorn being a night owl, so you may want to do something that's gonna be more relaxing so you can get more sleep, okay, at night. Stop drinking energy drinks. For some of you Capricorns, you're drinking way too many Nazis, too many Monsters, okay, too many Red Bulls. Put the energy drink down. You're not gonna go to sleep if you keep drinking those energy drinks. What else, Capricorn? Y'all, do y'all know that lady? Night owl. A night owl. Oh, what's going on, Capricorn? You night owl, you. All is well with me. Thank you, on Valencia. What's Capricorn? What else for you for the month of August? What's that? The Six of Swords. So you're coming out of something that was hurtful, Capricorn, for some of you. Coming out of something that was, I'm feeling in my head like not fair. You got yourself stuck in some type of situation with somebody. Now you're coming out of it. I don't know what this situation is. Could be work, a person, or whatever, a place. But you're not stuck no more. You coming out of something that was rocky, something that was hurtful, something that caused a lot of commotion, a lot of turmoil. With the Six of Swords, finding calmer water, being at more peace with yourself, finding more damn peace. Okay? Finding more peace, creating a personal space for you. What else, Capricorn? What else, Capricorn? Oh, that's in reverse. The star is in reverse. The star in reverse means you need to like do some healing. Like you're thinking your wishes is not coming true. You're thinking that God is against you. You know, like I don't know. I don't know. You feel far from it. I give you the sun, the rain, the moon, the stars, and the mountain. I'll give you the world. Okay. Loss of faith, diminished hope, disappointment, missed opportunities. So I don't know, Capricorn, you lost hope. You were stuck in some type of situation and you lost hope. You don't have no faith anymore. You're disappointed. You missed some opportunities. And now you're just like, oh, what am I going to do? With this Six of Swords, that's what you're coming out of. Now you need more faith, okay? Oh, ye Capricorn of little faith. So you need to find more faith. What else, Capricorn? Okay, the Five of Swords. So somebody around you is Five of Swords and get what they want. Deceitful strategies. Somebody around you, Capricorn, is being deceitful. Somebody could be feeling guilty about you winning something, or you could be feeling guilty about something that you won. Okay, you know, you may have won something, but what you got the victory over could have hurt somebody else. So you're not, I don't know if you're stressing out about it, but something that you got could have hurt somebody else. Resentment, a desire. Look, resentment and a desire for peace. The realization that there are no winners. What are you doing, Capricorn, that you need so much peace? I don't know if you've been around here causing hell on earth and now like you getting karma or something, but I don't know, but you just want more peace. Want more peace in your life. Maybe that's what it is. You're tired of people around you being deceitful. You know, you're tired of being strategic about things, and you're tired of like feeling guilty about some stuff. You just want some peace. Some of y'all need to get something off your chest. Maybe you need to confess something. What else on Capricorn? Judgment. So you being so hard on yourself, okay? You're judging you more than other people are judging you. Like your soul. You see how that girl, her soul is literally coming out of her body? Like your soul is telling you, Capricorn, you need some rest. You need to get some rest. Some of y'all could find yourselves like this, having an outer body experience because you're not sleeping enough at night. You're not getting enough rest. You don't have peace. Everything around you is probably chaotic or whatever. But what is this? Is Capricorn gonna find peace? Oh, look at, oh my God, see? Look at this, Two of Swords. Two of Swords and the Three of Swords. From the 2 to the 3, look at all this hurt. Listening to what other people gotta say. Some of y'all stop listening to what other people say. The Hierophant. This is help. Like you can meditate and ask for help. But for some of you Capricorns, like you gotta stop listening to what other people say. People are gonna talk, and you know, people gonna talk no matter damn what. They gonna talk no matter what, Capricorn. When you good, they gonna talk about you and say you think you all that. When you're not good, doing good, they gonna talk about you and say you could be doing more. So stop listening to what other people say. Listen to what God is saying, okay? What else, Capricorn? What else for Capricorn? The Four of Wands and then the Nine of Wands. So you defending your family, defending your foundation, Capricorn. You know, that's what I'm feeling like. Ask your angels for help. Look at this. So much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. How much peace is going to be out here, Capricorn? There is peace and prosperity that's coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. Because with the Nine of Wands, being a protector, standing up for yourself, there's more peace that's going to be coming in for you because that's what you did. Let's get your angel answer. Angel answer for Capricorn. Success. Success, Capricorn. You can rest. It's okay for you to rest. Some Capricorn, like you're going and going and going and going and going because you got to get this done, you got to do that. But because you know you want the success. So it's okay for you to rest. Okay, take a rest. Congratulations. You are on the road to success. You need not to have any reservations about your situation, as it's going to work out beautifully. Part of living a successful life is taking care of yourself. So you have to take care of yourself. Exactly. It's wonderful to have many things to be grateful for, but make sure you don't wear yourself down by working too hard. Capricorn, go to sleep. Take time to enjoy peace in your life. Peace, Capricorn, is your word for August. Peace, okay? Thank y'all for tuning in, y'all. I'm sorry about all the interruptions. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all in the AM, okay? For the top of the day, okay?